All right, guys, welcome back to Ralph's Garage. Today, we're doing a range day video, and I'm starting out my range day by doing the Dickens drill. If you don't know what the Dickens drill is, that's Elijah Dickens. He was a concealed carry. He was a concealed carrier. He was at a mall getting a milkshake with his girlfriend. Guy busts in the mall with a rifle, starts shooting people up. Elijah engages him with a small concealed carry firearm from 40 yards, hits him 10 rounds on target. So we're going to kind of do a modified version of the Dickens drill today. Today I'm going to start back at the 50-yard line, which is behind the camera there by my car. And I'm going to use my shot timer just to give me a go beep. I'm going to sprint up to the 40-yard line here, and I'm going to engage my steel target with my P365. I'm going to fire 10 rounds, and we'll see how I do. This is totally dry. The only thing I've done so far today is put some fresh white paint on my steel, and I swapped out my ammunition for ball ammo because I'm a poor boy and I can't be chucking the good defensive ammo downrange. So it's going to be one cut, and I'm going to be back at the 50-yard line. Let's get it started. Ear pros on. Range is hot, and shot timer is going. Okay, let's go see how I did. I'm sure you heard the pings. I'm wearing a microphone here, and then I have the other microphone is mounted on the back side of the target. So I'm sure y'all heard. I for sure missed one. I'll tell you what, the 10-yard sprint, it's a great way to get your heart going. Put a little stress into the situation. I do think I fired 11 rounds because I had one in the chamber. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the 11th one I threw off into the distance. So, like I said, that's how I was warming up. And now I'm going to bring it in closer, and I'm going to do some draw training, beep to shot break, practice acquiring my red dot. As you saw, I was pretty slow on that first shot. Actually couldn't find my red dot. A little out of practice, so that's why I'm here. So now I'm at the 15-yard mark, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my shot timer to give me a go. I'm not really concerned with how long it takes me. I'm looking to get clean repetitions here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hear the beep. I'm going to bring my shirt up, draw my firearm, push out, acquire the target, clack off one round, back to safe, reholster. And I'm going to do this through a magazine or two and just kind of get the repetition of finding the dot every time, sending the round. Let's do it. Less talking, more shooting. Like I said, I'm not really timing it. The timer's just giving me a go. All right, I slacked. I didn't even find the dot. I thought I could hit it. I set it, I missed it. Did I miss it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's still 10, I missed it. Okay, that was 2.72. But I had a good sight picture on the dot. I'm actually wearing polarized sunglasses, and I think this is making a little a little bit harder to see the dot, but I'm going to keep them on. I'm not going to switch them to my other glasses because I often wear these when I'm out, and we want to train as we defend, right? Train as we defend. .256. Again, probably about 1 second of that is trying to find the dot. So I'm going to do a couple of presentations now. I'm going to do like 5 draws where I'm not going to crack a round off. I'm just going to focus on finding the dot. I'm not even going to reholster. I'm just going to do the push out, find the dot, find the dot, find the dot, and then we'll get back to the fire. Okay. All right, back on the timer. Gonna send around this time. .219. Look, guys, I'm not a professional, right? I'm just out here trying to get better, trying to be proficient with what I have. This is what I have, so let's do it. 2.19. I found the dot pretty easy that time. Here we go again. .05. Let's do it again. .48. And eventually, I'm going to run out of ammo, and I'm going to have to grab for my backup magazine. Took me a second there to find the dot. It's 2.64. The sunglasses definitely make it harder. The polarized sunglasses definitely make it harder to find the dot. I mean, I even have a hard time looking at the phone screen. So let's do it one more time. .21. Let's keep it going. .444. .5. Couldn't find a dot on that one. Got it at the last second there. That was a 2.52. All right, so that was a 9.75. I am a dead man. So what happened there? Let's quick AAR. I drew my firearm, I squeezed the trigger, click, no bang, right? I racked the slide. I thought maybe I had a round that didn't go off. I racked the slide and it stayed to the back. So what happens, I am carrying a SIG 365 and I got these big mittens, right? So I have a tendency of holding the slide release. So I oftentimes don't actually hit slide lock when I'm out of ammo, which is what that was. The previous round was the last round that I had. My big hand was hitting the slide lock release. The slide still went forward. So I was drawing an empty firearm. And you can see it took me almost 10 seconds to send a round on that target. So that was good training value. I'm gonna keep it going. I got another magazine loaded up. Let's go. Again, having a little trouble finding that dot. That was a 2.63. .05. I still was hunting for the dot. .2. Oh, I missed it. And I slide up, got a jam. It's one thing to note, when you got a little firearm like this, you got big hands. I prefer to have a small, comfortable firearm for my concealed carry because if it's comfortable and small, I have more of a chance that I'm gonna put it on my belt every single day, every time I leave the house. Whereas if I'm carrying something that's large and uncomfortable, sure, you're gonna be gung-ho for a couple weeks, you're gonna carry it every day, nothing's gonna happen, you're gonna get complacent. Eventually, you're gonna leave the house without that firearm. That's gonna be the day that you need it. I'd rather have a small firearm that's a little bit harder to shoot than no firearm at all. So let's keep it going. I probably have about half magazine left. I haven't been counting my rounds, so when I'm out, I'm out. I got more in the car, and we'll try and do something different for the next batch. Couldn't find the bat. I sent it anyway. It's bad juju. Let's go. We do it. .56. So I tried to go slower that time. I realized that I got to the point where my wheels started to fall off. So now I'm going to back it down, right? I'm going to go by the motion, clear the shirt, draw the firearm, present, get a good sight picture, pull the trigger. Don't forget, take the slop out of the trigger. Once you push out on the way out, take that slop out of the trigger. So you're right on the wall. You don't want to be cracking off rounds, pushing through all that slop, jerking the pistol around. Take the slop out, get to the wall. Once you see the dot, flash. Let's do it. .43. I was being much meticulous about what I'm doing. I'm clearing my shirt. I'm getting a decent grip. Bringing it out, present, dot, clack. I did it again. No ammo. All right, so that's going to be it for that drill. Next one, let me get set up. All right, so I'm going to change it up, and I'm going to be firing my M17. It's a P320. It's the military version. The only difference really is it has manual safety. This is basically my home defense gun. This is the one that's in the nightstand. locked up in a safe, of course, for me to use. That's why I have a light on it. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the shot timer. I didn't bring a holster for this firearm, so I'm just going to be holding it. I'm going to present. I'm going to shoot the steel, and then I'm going to transition to the outermost white dot that I painted, and then I'm going to work my way back to the steel. So I'm going to steel, far. Actually, I'm going to go steel, far dot to the left, far dot to the right, back to the steel. Let's do it. All right, I'm going to do that again. I'm really just kind of shooting here. I'm getting some training value, working on the transition. Now I'm gonna double tap the steel, 1 round in each painted dot, and then back to a double tap on the steel. That's it, no more ammo in that. All right, so I think I'm done with my pistol work for right now. Ammo's not cheap, so I'm trying to make the best out of the ammo that I have. I am gonna come back and finish off on my carry pistol. I think I have 3 or 4 more magazines loaded up. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna transition to, I have to zero my rifle. So let's go do that. We're gonna head back to the car and do that. All right, so I got this LPVO for my rifle. I haven't shot it with this on there yet, so I'm gonna see where it's at. And I'm gonna be sitting on this bucket, supported, so I can get a good zero. We're not worried about any kind of shot timer or anything like that. And yes, I'm in New Jersey, so I have these little tiny mags. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's see where we're at. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna bring it in, get a little magnification, 2x there, see where we're at. Headshot. Okay, rifle's clear. Let's go take a look. So, that thing's pretty dead on. This was actually my buddy's old LPVO that I bought off of him when he upgraded. So it was zeroed for his rifle. Seems like it's zeroed for this. We're gonna verify though. I'm gonna head back to the car around 100 yards and we'll see. Looks pretty dang good. The penetration on the rifle shot is a lot better. Look at that, almost busted right through it. And there's our microphone for that, getting that lovely ping sound. So let's move back. I'll move back to the car and see what it looks like shooting from back there. Okay, I don't know if that's 10 rounds, but that's the whole box. I'm not gonna open a fresh box today. It's hot, I'm ready to finish it up. So let's do it. I got ammo in my 365. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to engage my steel from my car here, right? And then I'm gonna sling my rifle, and I'm gonna run to that barrel, which is about the 50-yard line. And I'm gonna engage with my M17 from there. I will pre-position the weapon there since I don't have a holster. Then I will run to the black barrel, and I'll engage the steel again with my P365. Once I dump all 10 rounds out of the magazine at that barrel, I will sprint up to the 15-yard line where I have the blue barrel up there. And then I'll engage again with my remaining magazine, and I'm gonna do an on-the-move reload. So let's do it. All right, let's go. Clear? Okay. That was a good exercise. I'm gonna drink water, I'll get back to you. All right guys, so this is what I'm doing now. I reloaded 2 rifle mags. I'm gonna start here beyond my car. Get you set up. Right, so I'm gonna start behind the car, or behind the camera, at a barrel over there. I'm gonna sprint to my vehicle. I'm gonna take up a fighting position on the vehicle. I'm gonna engage my target with one full magazine on the target. Once I am out of ammo in the magazine, I have another one pre-positioned here on the roof of the car. I'm gonna engage the target with my pistol. I have to hit the target with 1 round from my pistol before I can move beyond the car. So I'm gonna get to the car, empty the rifle into the target. Once I'm out of rifle ammo, I have to transition to my P365 from concealment here, draw it. Once I hit the target with 1 round, I will reholster my 365. Then I'll sprint to the blue barrel on the right side of the range. There is located my M17. It's safe right now with the slide locked back. Magazine is on the barrel. So I'm gonna have to load the magazine, release the mag, engage the target with all 10 rounds from that. I'll then transition back to my rifle, hit it with 2 rounds from the rifle. Then I can sprint with the M17 to the black barrel on the left side where I have another magazine for the M17. I'll engage with that. And then before I move on from that barrel, I'll hit the target twice with my rifle. So I'm transitioning back. I don't have a holster for the M17, so the M17 is just gonna get, once it's slide lock, it's just gonna get set on the barrel. Then I will sprint up to the blue barrel, and I will engage the target with the remainder of my ammo for my 365. And once my 365's out of ammo, I'll use the remainder of the ammo in the rifle. I should have approximately 6 rounds left in the rifle at that point, depending on how many times I miss. So again, I'm just using the shot timer to give me a point to go from. So let's do it. Okay, I'm done. All right, so like I promised, I'm gonna end off the day with training with my carry pistol. So we're gonna come back up to the 15-yard line. We're gonna use a shot timer, and it's gonna be beep to shot break from concealment, just like before. I'm not gonna do a lot of explaining, because I already did that. We're just gonna get her done. And then I'm gonna get out of here, because it's really hot. .79. 1.86. 2.11. 1.62. 'Couldn't find a dot. 2.19. 2.0. 1.92. 1.79. Oh, slide lock. We're gonna reset. I missed that one. I did not have a good sight picture, but I let it rip anyway. Missed that one. I didn't get a good grip that time. Got to make sure you got a good grip. That was 3.1. I couldn't find that dot. Couldn't find that dot. It's 2.66. That was a 1.63 to the first shot. Obviously, I missed that. Did not see the dot. Caught the dot on the recoil with a 2.41 for the second shot. It's a 1.97. It's a 2.03. .18. .13. And that's it for the ammo. That's going to be it for today. All right, guys, I'm going to close the video out. Pretty much you guys saw the last shot that I fired, and then the battery on the GoPro died. So I charged it up a little bit while I was just cleaning up my mess. I got my range bag packed back up. One thing, do not forget, when you leave the range, any firearms that are going to go in your bag or whatever, just safe and clear them. But your carry firearm, make sure that you reload it with your defense ammo and reholster it, get it ready for anything that might come about. But that is my training range day kind of deal. If you got any comments, drop it down below. Even if you're gonna, dog me out on what I'm doing, that's fine. I appreciate the constructive criticism. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along to the range with me. And I'll see you next time. Guess I should get all these out of here, huh? Looking like I was in a shootout. Lots of bird poop on my car because I was out of state for about a month and this thing was sitting under a tree. Almost went all the way through on this shot right here. All right, see ya.